Today we're speaking with legend Hector Camacho Jr., of course the son of the legendary Hall of Famer Hector Camacho Sr. We're speaking with Hector Jr., Camachito as they call him, about his upcoming fight exhibition against the legend, another legend, Julio Cesar Chavez. Let's get into this. What up?
Macho-Time.
There it is. There it is.
My people, good to be on. Germany, what's up, baby? What's up, champ?
I'm good, brother. How you doing? Good to see you, man.
Everything good, man. Glad to be on, man.
You're in Cali, right?
I'm in Cali. I'm in Fresno right now. Yeah, finishing up training camp.
¿Qué dice?
¿Qué dice? I'm in Fresno, finishing up training camp.
Oh, dig it. It's hot shit.
Oh, it's hot as shit, man.
You're looking young,
Dry
man.
out here. Huh? I feel young, man, but you know, I'm 42 years old, man. I might feel young in the morning. My knees hurt, my ankles hurt. I'm getting old, man. Shit.
You and me sparred a couple times back at Church Street. I don't know if you probably don't remember it.
Okay, I was going to Church Street back in my early days, man. 2000.
This was 2005. This was 2005. Yeah.
Yeah, more like I was doing it all the time. I was training the great trainer Victor Machado out there.
Yeah, you came by Church Street a couple times. We sparred. You were there training for. I think you were just coming back from like a layoff for a few years.
Okay. Yeah.
Dude, how would you?
I'm a New Yorker.
No, you're cutting out, man.
Yeah, bad. Hey, I want the gay boxing dude. I want you to hit me up because the gay boxing championships. We got to talk about that.
Gay boxing championship.
There's a guy watching, and it says "gay boxing champ." That's his screen name. Yeah, you cutting out, man. It's hard to. It's like real choppy.
Let me go somewhere that's comfortable. Let me see. One second, Philip.
Yeah, check it out.
1 second.
So yeah, I guess I didn't leave much of an impression with the sparring. You guys remember it?
Yeah, you know, it's not punches, man. You know, fighters always going different gyms.
Yeah, we don't hear any of that.
Yo, you sound like DJ.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's better for now. Now it's spinning though.
We are holding the world in Sydney. Oh shit. Yeah, we got. Hey, Marco, let's hit this guy up after we get off the phone with this cat.
What? For what?
This gay boxing champ. Hold on.
Is that a real gay boxing champ? Is that a real? It's not like a ironic name. It's really gay boxing.
Yeah, he said yeah. But look, let's get on. Let's go to Chavez and Camacho. That is the craziest sounding words together ever.
It's a blessing, you know, to do something that my father did back in 1992. How life takes its course, and whoever thought Chavez fight Junior, you know, that's something historic, legacy shit. I'm proud, I'm honored at the same time. Just because Chavez old doesn't mean I have an easy night. I'm clear of that. I'm training hard for that, you know. This is a legend. This is probably the best fighters ever.
He probably is, yeah. Did you see he released a couple of videos of sparring recently? Did you see him?
I mean, I haven't seen those, but you know, Chavez is Chavez. I know what to expect. The pressure's coming. The punches are coming. The body shots are coming. That's just who Chavez is.
Yeah.
Believe me, I seen enough when he beat my father. I seen enough. I know what he got.
What weight you guys fighting at?
We agreed for 160.
Okay.
That's been tough, man. You know, I'm not the type of fighter that's always in the gym. I'm not one of those dedicated fighters that's been in the gym. That's the family life. I've been away from boxing for a while. You know, boxing is a fucked up sport, man, you know?
Yes.
Like we say, 90% fighters, we end up broke. I mean, we had no 401k plan. We don't have no retirement plan. We got no pension. We got nothing, man. After you get exploited, if you don't take care of your money, you get thrown to the side. That's it. They don't even flip the cause no more. That's how boxing is.
Yeah.
So I was discussing with the sport. I stood away from it. Glad enough, I made good money. I invested well, and I got a good life. I can't complain. With the Chavez fight, when I got the call for the Chavez fight, it's a dream come true. I'm on it. I started in a high weight, man. I started at 227.
God.
Yeah. I'm Puerto Rican. I eat rice and beans. I get down, man.
I was telling Jeremy that you're one of the few guys to beat Yuri Boy Campus, which was that's dope.
Yeah, I beat Yuri Boy Campus after he fought my father. That wasn't an easy fight either.
It was not.
Yuri Boy was tough. With his age, he was tough, man.
Yeah, man. So how did this? I guess the first question is this going to be like the Tyson Roy Jones? You're going to wear no headgear. It's going to be kind of similar rules.
You know what? We haven't spoken about that. When the opportunity came, I jumped on it. It's something I've been looking for the longest time. I've been trying to fight Chavez Sr. since before he retired. I wanted to do my father's revenge. That didn't happen. I tried Chavez Jr. That didn't happen. I even signed the contract to fight Omar Chavez. That didn't happen. So at this point, I wanted any Chavez. Pablo, Julio, Mickey, Bob. I didn't care, man. So my father's documentary came out. Macho-Time, the life story of Hector Camacho. When the documentary came out, they showed the part of Chavez versus Camacho. I remember the Roy Jones and Mike Tyson fight was coming on a couple of days after. And when I seen that light bulb clicked in my head, I said, damn, I'm going to get that fight. I'll get that exhibition fight. And that's how this came about. I reached out to a promoter who went to Chavez's house, and Chavez agreed on it. At first, he said no because, I was too young. I was heavy. But then again, when it said the tribute to Macho Camacho, Chavez said yes. So it was a blessing,
That's dope.
Well, there's rules. Man, it's personal for me. It's personal. He beat my father. He didn't take a lot of my father. I mean, we two experienced veterans, We know what to do. We know how to take it easy. We know how to turn it up. So I'll go whatever he goes off of. If he's coming aggressive, I'll let my hands go. I have no choice.
For those people watching, man, Hector, you had almost 70 pro fights. That's a lot of fights.
That's a lot of fights, man. A lot of fights, man. And
Jeremy,
thank God I'm not beat up on, man. But those fights do take a toll,
Yes,
I was kind of reluctant to go back in the ring. At my age, at 42, I got no business in that ring. You get hurt. You get hurt in that ring. This ain't no joke. Even the sparring, you get hit good. You get hurt. No punches stay on you.
I agree. I get it. And it's not. The sport that we picked or that picked us. It's not easy. It's not easy.
What you don't understand?
Well, I mean, to prepare for Chavez, what could you do? I mean, the guy is like, he is an all around, like, he can box, he can punch. I mean, what is the game plan? I mean, not directly because I don't want to blow no secrets, but
it don't matter. I mean, my main thing was getting the weight done. Like I started out 227, man. I was out of boxing. When opportunity came, I had 4 months. I said, huh? He agreed. I got on my jump, man. I got on my ass. My moved close to 67 pounds for this fight. So the main thing I was focused on getting, making the weight.
What are you at now?
I'm older now. Bicycle. I've been swimming. I've been doing different things to get myself there. Get myself there. I still have a couple pounds to go. I'm not on weight yet. I got 11 pounds to go, but we still got 3 weeks. I feel good. I'm taking it easy. I'm on a 3.5 week plan. 3.5 pounds per week. I've been doing it, so I'm going down the right way. I feel good. Now, when it comes to Chavez, I could easily use my youth to win the fight, to move, to box, my speed. But I plan to fight him, man. I'm not here to run. No, I'm not running. I'm here to fight him. I want to stay there and bang. For me, it's an honor to be in the ropes and get hit with the legendary hooks and hit my father. For me, it's surreal. It's surreal.
How did your father take that loss? Was that like a particularly hard one for him? Is that why it's so personal?
It was hard for me. It was hard for Puerto Rico, hard for the Camacho family. Like during that time, my father, for me, he was the man, invincible. Speed, boxing IQ. He was the macho man. He was the showman. He wasn't going to lose to nobody. And that fight hit me hard because Chavez walked through him. Chavez walked through him. He even beat him the positioning of the foot. I mean, Chavez is a master in the ring. Like, we might see Chavez and think, oh, he just come forward. No, he's a boxer, good defense, good moves. I mean, Chavez got it all, man. Got it all. Even with his age, 58, I seen a clip not so long of him training. Man, he looks great.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a Mexican beef or what. My man looked great.
Jeremy, did you see the
Oh, that Mexican beef. I'm gonna go there and beat the shit out of him.
Jeremy, did you see the Camacho documentary?
I did not. I haven't seen it yet.
It is fucking excellent, man.
Excellent. Powerful.
What's on YouTube? I mean, on Netflix?
I think it was Netflix, right?
No, it came out Showtime.
Showtime. Were you involved in the making of it at all?
Yes. Thanks to Eric Draft, the director. He reached out to me. I said, come on, let's do it. You know, it's about time. Put it on my father. He did a tremendous job. To tell my father the life story in 90 minutes, I think he did a tremendous job. The Macho-Man lived a life of Hollywood. We didn't have to act nothing out, you know? It was real. What you see, what you get. It was real, man. It was a powerful documentary.
I
remember. And that opened up other doors, you know?
I remember, you know, I grew up in Hell's Kitchen. I'm 44, so I'm a couple years older than you, but I remember him in the 80s coming up, and everybody from New York was excited because it was like one of us, you know what I mean, is making it. And he really touched, I think, a lot of New Yorkers deep because of that, because he was a normal dude that making it, and his skill was fucking crazy.
The typical underdog story, man. He made it out the ghetto. He made it from he lived the American dream. He came from Puerto Rico, not speaking English. He made it to America at 4 or 5 years old. He made it to the White House to meet Ronald Reagan. That's the American dream right there.
You can't get back.
Yeah, I loved in the documentary when they were talking to Vinny Paz, and Paz was like, he was so much stronger, your father, than I thought he would be. Like, he just was underestimating him, and when he got hit with it, he didn't know what to do because he fucked Paz up.
Again, and Paz is a good fighter.
Yeah.
But we're not talking about Pazienza. We're not talking about Hector Camacho Sr. We're talking about Hector Camacho Jr. What Junior's
Macho-Time. It's still Macho-Time.
What? I see the necklace. I remember.
Oh yeah.
Is that your dad's necklace?
I gotta get up for the fight, man. This motivates me, you know. I'm not a flashy person. Yeah, with the cameras on, you might see these kind of things. You might see the outfits. But outside the ring, you know, when the cameras are off, I'm one of us, you know.
Yeah.
I'm from Harlem. I'm from Spanish Harlem. I'm from the streets.
Yeah. Well, so are you living in California now or no?
Nah, I took Cali to train. I got personal friends out here. A good friend of mine, Alex Diaz, he had a kitchen app. They're one of my sponsors for this fight. I want to get away somewhere different, somewhere that I push myself. And I came to Fresno. I don't know why. It's hot as shit out here. I should have stood back home in Puerto Rico or in Panama to train with the humidity, because this dry heat makes it tough to lose the weight. But, you know, so far so good. I'm where I'm at. Training camp hasn't been easy, man. I stopped doing everything for a while. I stopped going to the gym. So I had to re-up and get going again, get my conditioning again, and get my timing again. And that's tough. I mean, you need the sport alone for a while to come back 2-3 years later and try to pick it back up out of nowhere in 3 months. That's tough, man. Unlike Chavez stays in the gym.
How long has it been?
He stays training his sons.
How long has it been for you since you've been in the gym consistently?
Oh, years, man. I think 2005, 2006, those days. You know, when I came to boxing, my goal was to become world champion. Was to become better than my father. My goal was to be known for me, Hector Camacho Jr. And when my father fought on my undercard on HBO, when I fought on KO Nation, that was my world title fight. After that, the Leja fight, that's when I said, fuck boxing. Boxing, dirty sport. The lead up to Leja fight, I was the next Latino superstar. And after Leja fight, the boxing would turn his back on me. Camacho's a coward, he quit. And when you get those kind of feelings, I mean, you know, this is a dirty sport, man, you know, and I kind of lost the love for boxing a little bit.
What? So in the Leja fight, to remind people, what happened at that point? It was a headbutt, right?
It was a headbutt. People said, "Hey, Camacho tried to be slick. He knew he was winning he was winning the scorecards. He went, you know, they stopped the fight. Went to the scorecards to get him the win. You know, when I had those kind of, you hear those kind of things after the fight. They don't know what a fighter goes through in the ring. You know, I don't know. They just see the 30 minutes you there fighting. That's it. And, you know. It left a bad taste in my mouth.
Those headbutts, they freaking hurt, man.
Oh yeah, they do.
Cause you know, a punch has one feeling, you know, an elbow has another feeling, you know, but man, it's still worse, man.
So after that fight, you kind of fell out of love with the sport.
I made good money. It wasn't as I need to fight no more. Because when you first start, you want to fight. Then you want to take care of your family. You want to make money. You need to make money. And once you reach a certain height, you're making money. You know, the love ain't, you know, it is what it is, you know? Like, my father needed to do it for us. I didn't need to fight. I wanted to fight. It's a difference.
Yeah.
He needed to do it.
So your pops never kind of pushed you to fight? You chose it all on your own?
You know who pushed me? My mother pushed me. I come from Spanish Harlem in New York. I was kind of, you know, walking down the streets. People, oh, it's Camacho Jr. Oh, can I get an autograph? Can I get a picture? I just get that when I was a young boy. So, my mother kept me out of trouble in New York City. Where I grew up was drug infested, man, Spanish Harlem.
I remember.
To keep me out of trouble, they kept me in the boys' club. So, you know, when I moved to Florida in 1992, my mother said, you know what, you're not going to stay home. This ain't New York. We got football league, basketball league, boys' club. There's no boy club. So we have to do something with you. Let's go to the boxing gym. I don't become a boxer. I want to be a baseball player. My mother pushed me to boxing. Really? I was good at it. It's in my blood. So I kept on doing it. There were times that my father would invite himself to come to my training camp, want to train me. But, you know, sometimes our father and son relation doesn't work like that, you know? It's not the easiest thing. He got his way of being and his way of living. My father was wild during that time. I didn't want that craziness around me. I'm a different person.
Yeah, Jeremy's.
It was tough having him around me.
Jeremy's father trained him, so you can relate, right, Jeremy?
100%. 100%.
It's not easy, man. It's not easy. It's not easy. You know, it's not easy.
They never leave the gym. At home, in the car, in the street, on the train, the bus. They're always in the gym with you. See that? You got to do this.
You don't have no life.
And fuck. Pop, stop. Shit. But, you know,
you don't have no life.
Nothing.
My father was different. He would tell me shit like, you never be like me. I don't be like you. You special. You the macho man.
Did you ever spar your father?
Oh, plenty of times, you know. Plenty of times we spar. When I got older as a pro, that's when I stopped. I feel like it became a little more disrespect because he want to challenge. Like, I'll land a shot. He want to come throw a hard punch. I want to throw hard. So I stopped out of respect and I love for my father. I said, no, I ain't sparring with you no more. Don't be a pussy, man. I ain't sparring with you no more, you know. We were saying out of respect. That was my idol. That was my macho dad. That was my everything, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't want to do stuff my father doing that.
Excuse me if I'm going to be disrespectful. Your father passed or he's still around?
Well, he passed.
Yeah, he passed.
Okay.
They killed him They killed him back 2012. They shot him in Puerto Rico. His own island, man. You know, you live the fast life. You go out the fast life, you know? And I don't blame the killers. I blame the fast life. I blame the drugs. I blame that kind of shit, you know?
Is that what it was over? The death was over drugs?
It says a lot of things. There's no clearance on it, but, you know, just the fast life. My father loved to be out there in the streets, you know? I remember before he passed, I just would tell Pops, the young boys don't know who Macho Camacho is. The older crowd, people our age know who Macho Man is. But the young boys don't care no more in the streets. I just always tell them that, man. You know, and just how life is. And you live the fast life, you go out the fast life. You know, I blame the streets, man. That's just what it is. Yeah, like I always said, nothing out there in the streets. Only you can find is death or you go to jail. There's nothing else. I never seen a successful drug dealer or a successful drug user. I never seen one.
I have retirement plans. That's for goddamn sure.
Did your pops bring you around the fast life with him? Would he like?
You know what? Yeah, we hanged out. Yeah, we be in the street. That was more like my homeboy. Remember, my father had an age when he was 15 years old. He had me. He was a young boy when he had me, 15 years old. Damn. So that was like my homeboy. You know, more than my father. You know, I respect his shit. I'm like a father. That was more like my boy. Like, you know, we used to hang out, have fun, club, party. Until, you know, I had my first daughter, then I kind of shied away from that. I'm not that kind of life. I've been around that. I don't want that around me.
So what is a better life for you? Florida, LA? I mean, Florida, California, or New York?
I like traveling. I live in Panama. My wife from Panama. I've been in Panama the past years. I love to get away. I love to be in places people don't know me. I can live my own life, you know.
So Panama.
I like that. I love Panama. Like I love Puerto Rico.
Yeah. I know. I love Puerto Rico.
Like I love Germany. I love to travel. Man. That's one of my things. I love to travel. I like to visit places. That's one of my key things I like to do, man. You know, visit new places. God gave us this green land for us to explore it, not to be stuck.
Yeah. Where's the Chavez fight happening?
in Mexico.
Oh.
The Lion's Mouth, the Lion's Den.
Oh.
I didn't care if it's his backyard, his phone booth. I want to revenge. I didn't give a fucking in his father's, in his grandmother's. I don't care. Let's do it.
How has Chavez been? I know you've been around him for promotion. Is he cool?
Oh, Chavez the man. Humble dude, man. Real humble, man. Easy to love, easy to like. And I told Chavez, he's one of my favorite fighters. I used to love watching Chavez. I love watching it. It's like surreal, man. It's like surreal. But looking at him, you can see he's old, man, gray hair. It ain't the same Chavez, you know? Like, I might say I want revenge, but when I look at him face to face, I'm like, oh, I want to hug him. Like, you know, gray hair. This is the guy I grew up watching.
Yeah.
So
I love Chavez.
do you think that's going to stop you from putting it on him?
You know, when the bell rings, you forget about that shit. Bing! You forget about that shit. they got 30,000, 40,000 Mexicans rooting against me. You forget about that. There's no time for that. It's time to fight.
Yeah.
Man.
And it's crazy. And there's still no set. They haven't let you know what the rules are. Nothing. Yeah,
we agreed on a 6-round fight. We use the big gloves. I believe he wanted headgear. At first, he didn't want no headgear. He wanted small gloves, no headgear. When I heard that, I got a friend there. He want to fight. Let me get my ass ready. But then when the contract came, it said differently. You know, it said, headgear, gloves. And he's talking about taking the headgear off. Whatever he want to do. If you want to take the headgear there to fight, no headgear, we do no headgear. I mean, we still got to fight, man, regardless of what. Even with headgear, those shots are the same. They're the same.
Yeah, but I mean, the headgear seems like a little irritating to have that shit on. It's hot.
Yeah, it fucks the vision too.
Champ, you feel better without headgear.
Yeah.
You don't want to get hit. You can be more alive. With the headgear, you take chances.
I mean, yeah, man. And, then, your head is bigger, so.
Then you got a small little window to see.
Yeah, I'm not, at my home gym when I'm moving around with people, I don't even wear headgear, man. Mouthpiece and gloves and let's go.
I don't care about the headshots. I care about that liver shot. That's what I'm watching out for. That liver shot.
You could kick me in the head. I'm not worried about that. But hit me in the body, good Lord.
There you go. And that's his specialty.
Yeah.
But I want to see, because Chavez had a solid chin. I want to see that chin is still solid. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna crack him, see if it's still solid.
Yeah. Yeah. He has a video sparring on his Instagram. I just saw it, and he throws a hard fucking left hook to the body.
Oh yeah, he digs. He dig bang bang bang. He dig right under.
Who's
a thing of beauty?
Yeah. Who's on? Is there anybody notable on the undercard of this?
Yeah, you got Chavez Jr. fighting Anderson Silva.
Oh, that's
MMA king.
Woo!
Oh my God.
Then you have Omar Chavez, Julio's youngest son, fighting Canelo's brother, Ramon Allen, for the third time. That fight is a 1-on-1 split. Then you have other fighters in there. I'm trying to beat the old man's ass so bad that one of his sons want a rematch. Maybe Julio didn't want to fight me afterwards.
Yeah, man.
It's business. It's business.
I hope they're paying you well, man. I really do.
Oh yeah, brother. I wouldn't get that damn. Me ain't no money involved. But going to Mexico, hell nah. You gotta pay me healthy.
Yeah, a healthy check is damn right.
Yeah, man. It's a business now,
Yeah, I think
it ain't the clout. I don't want no clout. My father, Macho Camacho. I don't need no clout. Yeah, it had to make sense. And when the offer came to my table, I said, "Oh shit, hell yeah!" I ain't gonna say no hell yeah. Let's do it. It ain't for me. I made a lot of money in boxing. I spend my money, and I invested a lot of money. It's for my kids now. So you can't say no to that kind of situation.
I get it.
I'm not that flashy boy no more. I got this chain now, but I ain't that flashy boy that I used to be.
Yeah.
It ain't for me no more. We get older, man. We can't do the same thing we should do. It's for the kids. Shit's bad nowadays.
Yeah, I get it. That's good, man. Yeah, it's really good for you. Well,
and I still look young, like I'm old, I'm a young 42, man, but
yeah, you do look young.
You go in that ring, man, it's always, man, it's a 50-50 chance you come out okay or you come out hurt. There's nothing guaranteed in that ring.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's
like I said, we don't have no damn health insurance. We don't have shit in boxing. No retirement plan, 401k plan. We got nothing, man. Nothing.
We got whatever we put away. That's it.
So that's why I took this. Could be my retirement.
Yeah, we've been
my kids.
Me and Jeremy, you know, this is a show that we do. We talk to a lot of fighters, or we've been talking to a lot of big fighters, and it's crazy how many fighters end up with nothing, and with world champions with nothing.
Remember, we come from a place where underdog. We come from the ghetto. Most of us come from the ghetto. No school, nothing. We don't know what to do with that money. We act a fool when we get money. What the hell we know? Get a lawyer, get this. That's what Floyd been smart at. Floyd became Floyd after he got the money team behind him. They ain't started making the money. You have to have the right people around you in boxing. We don't like to pay shit. We got to pay 10% to the trainer. We got to pay the manager. We got to pay a lawyer. We got to pay this. We got to pay accountants, you know. Like, God damn, they're milking us out, but the long run is good for us, you know?
Yeah.
It's dirty business, man. It sucks, man. You might look out for, this guy getting 15 million. No, brother. No.
Dude, I completely agree with you. I tell you, boxing is a dirty beast. And
They ain't go through shit that we went through.
yeah, it's true. And there's a whole lot of people that are
Nowadays.
every time. It doesn't get easy, it gets harder. You might get used to the hard, but it's still hard.
It's hard. No. 50-50 fights. That's how we came up. You have to prove yourself. Nowadays,